Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. We'll talk about the weekly prediction. So this will be week by week. I'm starting a new series. Now, a lot of people have asked for monthly, but monthly is almost it's impossible because so much is changing. So, like Sun is in Cancer, Mercury is in Leo, Venus has entered Leo. So many things changing within the month. So either we have to do day by day for the whole month, that won't be useful. But weekly prediction is still manageable. So this will be for each of the 12 moon signs, Rashi. So you can look at your Rashi, your moon sign, and then follow along. First of all, thanks to our paid members. Really appreciate your support. Thanks to all our subscribers. Thanks to people who put in comments and like and share and forward to their friends. That's what keeps the channel going. That's the energy. That's the motivation behind all of this. So that gives us encouragement. So please, if you like the content, it does make a huge difference. It makes a huge, it's a big deal for the creator to understand that it's useful for people. The only way we find out that it's useful is there is some interaction. You like, share, subscribe, and then become a member. So thank you all for your support. So this week is very special because we have a new moon taking place on Sunday, August 4th. And so the new moon sets the tone for the whole month. So in fact, this whole month will have this energy of the new moon. I've done a separate video for Amavasya, the new moon for all the 12 signs. You can check out that. So let's see what's happening for each of the 12 signs. This is based on your moon sign, your Rashi. So look at your Gemini Rashi, wherever the moon is placed. So if it is placed in Aries, for Aries Rashi people, first of all, your Lagna Lord, Mars, is strong. It is with Jupiter, with Guru in the second house. So your focus, one of the focus this week for you will be on accumulating family wealth. So any ways of improving your accumulated resources, your family wealth, that'll be your focus. Second thing is, because of the new moon, there's going to be some new development, or like something new will take place with respect to your fourth house. That's where the new moon is taking place. Amavasya will be in your fourth house. So this is a time when you may actually think of doing some home renovation, improvement in your home, expansion, or even buying a new home or getting into real estate and buying a new vehicle. So all those things are possible. And so anything related to the fourth house, you'll see something new, some new projects, some new blessings, some new ideas in these areas are possible. So that's the theme for the whole month for Aries rising. This is excellent week for Aries. Actually, not rising, Aries Rashi. Aries Rashi people, this is a very creative week. Venus has just entered Leo, so it's in your fifth house, and so work on some creative projects. If you are looking for a romantic relationship, this will be a fantastic week. And this is a good period to work with your children on any creative projects. This is excellent time for that. This is also a good time when you can delve into stock market, but be careful because Mercury will be going retrograde throughout this week. So Mercury will still be in your fifth house. That's the house for stock market and investments. So be careful in any investments, but because Mercury is there, so that will give you strength. See, Mercury is finance. Mercury is money, abundance, luxury, wealth. Sitting in the fifth house, so that's giving you strong energy, and especially the sign of Leo. So it will help you think big and expansion of your wealth through stock market investment. So there's good opportunity, but again, be careful. Now, how you can tackle the Mercury retrograde in the fifth house is there may be opportunities that you may have missed in the past. So that's the real meaning of retrograde. It doesn't mean that bad or something negative. It just means it wants to take your attention to the past. Like you may have missed something in the past or correct some mistakes from the past. So that's what it means. But overall, good for stock market. Next, your health. There could be some hidden issues because Ketu is still sitting in your sixth house. And so get checked up. but overall, your health should improve, but there could be like some hidden issues, lingering issues going on. Uh, this is a good week for your relationship, for your partnership, like with your spouse or business partnerships. Venus, the Lord, seventh Lord, has entered the sign of Leo. And so this will improve, basically take your relationships to the next higher level. There could be careful, there could be some drama in your relationship, like show off or luxury or maybe too much expenses. So that is one area that you got to be careful, Aries Rashi. Overall, because Rahu is also sitting in your 12th house. So this is the period you want to be careful with your expenses. There could be like expenses due to show off, or for male natives especially, there could be expenses because of your wife or partner or spouse. Also, this actually is a good period for you to travel, long distance travel, especially even foreign travel. So both ninth house and 12th house are indicating travel will be good for you. And in your career, in your work, the main focus will be on, again, Saturn is retrograde, the 10th Lord and the 11th Lord, sitting in the 11th house, retrograde, wants to come back to the 10th house. So basically, for career also, because of retrograde Saturn, it is forcing you, or rather giving you a second chance with your career, meaning maybe some opportunities you may have missed. That could mean maybe some job offers or some contacts, networking for a new job or a different type of a job you may have overlooked in the past, but also in your current job or current profession, current business. Saturn retrograde is the period giving you opportunity to rectify some things, but also grab some missed opportunities you may have had in the past. So overall, good period for career. It'll give you improvement, more ideas, opportunities, especially from the past. So that's what's going on for Aries Rashi. And also from August 7th through August 10th, pretty much, that's when Moon will be in Virgo. And because Ketu is sitting there. So, and that's going to be in your sixth house from Aries Rashi. And so that means there could be, you may be feeling that you're surrounded by enemies or you may face obstacles, but those will be more in your mind. It's more a feeling than reality. So you'll feel you're surrounded by enemies or people are watching you. And secondly, this could also bring some emotional stress because of your health. So towards the end of the week, be careful, get checked up. But there could be like emotional or mental issues or health issues possible towards the end of the week. All right, so that's for the sign of Aries. Next will be Taurus, Taurus Rashi, so Taurus moon sign, Vrishab Rashi. So for Taurus, first of all, there's new moon taking place on 4th of August, and that'll be in your third house, Taurus Rashi. Third house means, so this will give birth to something new, some new projects, some new ideas related to your networking, related to your skills. So this is a great time to learn some new skills, especially with your hands. This is also a good period to do short distance travels, maybe for work, for networking, for meeting people, for attending fairs, things like that. So third house will give you some new beginnings. And then also this may improve your relationship with your younger siblings. Now, your Lagna is very strong, and Jupiter and Mars continue to be in your Lagna for Taurus Rashi. And then that will give you expansion, especially. So your focus will be how to improve your financial situation. So you'll be working on consolidating your finances. So your 11th Lord Jupiter is still in Lagna. It's been there for a while, but now Mars is with Jupiter as well. So focus will be on financial abundance. Now, secondly, the fourth house is activated because Venus has entered the sign of Leo and Mercury is retrograde there. So there could be, you may actually buy a bigger home, or this is a good time for interior decoration, renovation of your home. make it more artistic and beautiful and aesthetically appealing. That's going to be the theme for you. Pretty much actually for the whole of month, as long as Venus is in the sign of Leo. Home improvement, but also good opportunities for real estate and buying a new vehicle, buying a new home. All of those will be, those will have good energy for you. This has been a good time for Taurus Rashi people to get on social media, establish your presence, and reach out to people, enlarge, like reach out to a lot of people on social media. That's because has been in your 11th house, and now Ketu is in the 5th house. So there could be issues with children, difficulties with children, or detachment or distance from children. That's possible. And this is could be a difficult period for any romantic relationships. The other thing is you continue to be careful with any stock market investments. So that's going to be very tricky. So stay away from any risky bets or risky investments. There'll be a lot of focus on relationships because the seventh lord, that is Mars, is sitting in your lagna, transiting through your lagna, going over your lagna. So that means other people will be on your mind. You'll be thinking a lot, or there could be a lot of things going on in your relationship, but it'll be good because Mars has the blessings of Jupiter, Guru. So seventh lord in the lagna, or you can say the first house, with Jupiter. So that means there'll be expansion in your relationships, positive expansion, and then also more wisdom. You'll feel that you'll have a more mature outlook in your relationships. For your career, this is a good time. This is actually similar to Aries because Saturn is in your 10th house and going retrograde, wants to go back to the 9th house. Now, this period is good for you to go back and see if you missed any opportunities in your work, in your profession, in your business. Saturn is giving you a second chance. That is actually a long retrograde, almost 4 months through mid-November. So in your workplace, see if you missed any opportunities. Secondly, if there were any mistakes made at your profession, this is the time to correct those mistakes. Saturn is helping you do that. So that's for the sign of Taurus Rashi. Next is Gemini Rashi, Gemini moon sign, Mithun Rashi. For Mithun Rashi, Gemini, this new moon taking place in your second house. So there will be some new beginnings, some birth of some new ideas about your family wealth, about your speech, your food. So there'll be some new developments in these areas. Really solid time to focus on your family wealth, how you can improve your family wealth. Now, secondly, the third house has activated now. Venus has entered the sign of Leo. So there will be focus on, there'll be good, relationships with your younger siblings will improve. This is the time for networking. Venus, the planet of harmony and peace and love and relationships, it's helping you go out there, lots of short distance travels, go out and meet people, do networking, just reach out to people. This is excellent week for that, for you to reach out to people and that includes like within the city, but also spend more time with your neighbors or very close friends and younger siblings. There'll be a lot of positive developments in that area. And the third thing is about the third house is learning some new skills. This is excellent period for you to learn some new skills, especially with your hands. Now, your fourth house, the home environment it continues to be an area of challenge. Ketu is sitting there. But then Rahu in the 10th house is making you very ambitious. So you'll have a lot of energy and this urge to succeed in your career. So that continues to be the case. And then 12th house is fully activated. Jupiter and Mars in the 12th house. So lots of opportunities to travel abroad, to meet foreigners, to work on some foreign projects. You may get business from foreign countries, from foreign people. So a good time to travel abroad and also tap into your subconscious mind. It's helping you go deep, go beyond the 3 dimensions. That's very much the key for Gemini Rashi. Now, in terms of relationships, there could be some challenges as the seventh lord is transiting through your 12th house, and it's with Mars now. So there could be losses or setbacks or hidden things going on in the relationships. Be careful about that. But then there could also be chances if you're single, let's say, looking for a relationship, stable relationship. This is excellent times. You may actually meet somebody in the foreign country, or you may meet a foreigner. So that's a possibility. This is a very creative period for you. Fifth house Lord Venus is sitting in the third house in Leo. So that will give you loads of creativity, and then also a good period to work with your children. Spend time with the children, doing projects, doing some creative things. That'll be very beneficial. Now, throughout this week, your Lagna Lord, Mercury, will be retrograde, especially sitting in the third house, and then for a few days actually later in the month. Not throughout this week, it'll be in the third house, but retrograde. So when Lagna Lord, or you can say the Rashi Lord, is retrograde, you have to be careful. So essentially, it is telling you to go back and giving you a second chance about some things in your life. So be very vigilant and keep your ears and eyes open as to the opportunities from the past, or meeting some people from the past that'll guide you, that'll help you on the journey. So this period will give you a second chance to improve some things from the past, but also grab any missed opportunities from the past. So that's what's happening for Gemini Rashi. Next is the sign of Cancer, Cancer Rashi, Cancer moon sign. Absolutely fantastic period for a lot of things. There'll be a lot of new beginnings in your life because the new moon is taking, the Amavasya is taking place in your first house. And so new moon taking place in Cancer. This will give birth to literally a new you as a person. You'll discover who you are, your personality, your self-confidence will improve, and there'll be new revelations as to who you, and also especially for your health also. So overall health will improve. You'll discover some new things, okay, how you can improve your health. Your immunity will improve. So sun has been transiting through your lagna. That gives a big boost to your health and immunity. So good period for health overall. Then also you have your 10th lord in the 11th house. So the Mars is in Taurus with Jupiter. So this is a good period for financial gains. Your job will continue to improve. So there'll be, or business, good opportunities for business and job. There may be some challenges in your relationships. Seventh Lord Shani is retrograde. It's gone retrograde in and sitting in your eighth house. So that's usually, indicates some obstacles, sudden changes or challenges in your relationship, especially when it's retrograde. So be careful in your relationship. That's one-on-one partnerships, both with your spouse partner or with your business partner. And then you'll receive some opportunities, some ideas, some improvement in your family wealth. There'll be like some big opportunities will come your way. If you're a speaker, you do webinars or any kind of speech, this is excellent time. Your speech will be very royal and like a king. You'll speak with authority, but also it'll be you'll be able to connect with the audience. So this is a really powerful week for you to speak at any level that you do. Towards the end of the week, so through 7th August through 10th August, moon will be in Virgo with Ketu. So be careful, emotional challenges, especially any emotional issues, disputes with your younger siblings. So be careful about that. And then also, there could be challenges with father's health. Take care of your father's health if you're still alive, because Rahu is having influence on Sun. Rahu is sitting in your 9th house. So your father's health may suffer a little bit. So that's for the sign of Cancer. Next is Leo Rashi, Leo moon sign. For Leo, this new moon, first of all, there's a new moon taking place on 4th of August in your 12th house in the sign of Cancer. And so there will be some new beginnings, some new projects, some new ideas with respect to foreign trips, foreign travels, foreign people, maybe some business from foreign countries. or working on your subconscious mind, that'll be completely activated. It's Amavasya, that's the day for ancestors. So 4th of August is excellent day for you to worship the ancestors, do tarpan, and also lucid dreaming, past life regression, to activate your subconscious mind and connect with the ancestors. You'll get the answers, you'll get the blessings. It's a very powerful time for Leo Rashi people to activate your 12th house. The new moon is taking place. So the whole month, this energy will be there. Secondly, you'll feel very strong and artistic and aesthetic and presentable because Venus is transiting through your first house. So you'll want to there's a possibility of show off as well, like showing off yourself, your personality, your wealth, your being. So be careful about that. There could be Leo, anyway, is a very dramatic sign, could be uh, like a royal sign. So they like to show off. But with Venus transiting in your first house, that could be enhanced now. So be careful about that. Another caution is towards the end of the week. So from 7th of August through 10th of August, pretty much, Moon will be in the sign of Virgo. And so that is when it'll be with Ketu. So be careful in your connection with your family. So there could be some emotional issues going on with your family during those 3 days, last portion of the week. And then also emotional stuff going on around your family wealth. Maybe like you made some decisions, family, wealth investments, you did some investments or things like that. There could be emotional churning, emotional up and down. So be careful about that. There could also be emotional eating towards the end of the week. Uh, Check on that as well. Now, career will flourish, continue to flourish. In fact, Mars is with Jupiter in Taurus now. So there'll be expansion, there'll be more recognition, there'll be more um, you know action now because Mars is with Jupiter as well. So the career will keep you'll keep getting more and more opportunities and growth in your career. Relationships, because this is a bit sensitive period for relationships for you, for Leo Rashi, because the seventh Lord Saturn, although sitting in the seventh house in Aquarius, but it's gone retrograde. So that means it wants to go back the previous sign. So seventh Lord in the sixth house is never a good thing. So it's a difficult. So be careful in that's the biggest caution for Leo. Relationships may suffer a little bit. Now, this is also, of course, Rahu has been sitting in your eighth house. So great time to dive deep into esoteric stuff. Be fearless in learning some esoteric sciences. This is a great time to start learning, join some courses, spiritual courses, and especially your 12th house is being activated with the new moon. Okay, so and Sun will be there throughout this week in the 12th house. So the 12th house will be completely illuminated. So really, I cannot overemphasize how important, how powerful it is for you to literally enroll some esoteric, courses, yoga nidra or astrology or astral travel, energy healing. Those things are really, you'll have a lot of success in those things if you begin any of that now. So that's for the sign of Leo, Leo Rashi. Next is Virgo Rashi. So for Virgo, Kanya Rashi, what's happening is there's a new moon taking place in your 11th house. That means this will bring some new things, new ideas, new projects, or new beginnings with respect to your financial income. So you'll see some new developments in terms of your gains, your financial income. Also, this will bring actually new partners, new friendships for you. You'll have more success on social media, networking with people at large. And then also this period will actually fulfill some of your long-term desires. That's the new moon taking place in your 11th house. Now, caution is towards the end of the week, especially 7th August through 10th of August, moon will be transiting through your first house over Ketu. Okay, so that's going to be a sensitive period. You could feel very emotionally up and down, emotional churning, or you just would want to leave everything and be detached and go within and do your spiritual work and leave everything, all the material comforts and material existence. So that sense of detachment will be there towards the end of the week. There could be some pessimism also, so be on the guard for that. Now, relationships, again, there could be ups and downs, there could be challenges because Rahu has been transiting, but now with the new moon taking place there, especially the initial few days of the week. There could be a lot of emotional, like scattered energy in your relationship, not very settled, cozy energy because Rahu there, but then Moon is it's like fanning the fire, but also Rahu will you'll feel emotional. You'll feel very kind of like emotional churning in your relationship. That's a possibility. For your profession, for your work, your 10th Lord, Mercury, is going to be retrograde. And so that means this may bring some opportunities from the past, some missed opportunities in your profession, in your job, in your work. So if some things you tried earlier, or some things you thought were not worth anything, try to revisit those things, those ideas or those networks or those connections or those people will give you success now. Mercury retrograde giving you excellent opportunity to, as a second chance, to grab those opportunities. There could be some health issues because Saturn is retrograde in the sixth house. So that's more like stress about health, maybe, but because Sun is going towards the Venus and Mercury, so overall you'll have a good immunity, but still there could be some stress about health during this week. So that's the prediction for Virgo Rashi, Kanya Rashi. Next is Tula Rashi, Libra moon sign. For Libra, there's a new moon taking place on the 4th of August, and that becomes the theme for the rest of the month, in fact, not just the week. So for the whole week at least, there will be some new developments. There may be some new opportunities in your career because this new moon taking place in your 10th house. So wherever new moon takes place, that area of life, you see some new beginnings, new opportunities, new ideas, new networks. So your career will flourish. You'll have some good news or some new things happening, new developments in your career. That's the most important thing happening for Libra Rashi. Now you have to be careful the last couple days of the week, from August 7th through August 10th, especially. That's when Moon will be in Virgo in your 12th house over Ketu. So that's very sensitive period. Moon in 12th house anyway is not that great. But going over Ketu, so that means that, and that will be a period to really go within. It'll force you to go within, do deep meditation, access to the ancestors, yoga nidra, past life regression. All of those are going to be very essential for you, not an option anymore. So this will activate your subconscious mind. Your desires will flourish, or this is the time for fulfillment of a lot of your long-term desires. Venus transiting through the 11th house in Leo will ensure that. It will give you financial abundance. And you may actually gain from some esoteric wisdom, like literally financial gains, some type of financial gains through esoteric wisdom. So maybe if you're a teacher, if you're an astrologer, numerologist, or any of these esoteric or energy healing, if you do any of these, those will bring in more income, more money, more financial abundance this week. There could be pressure on relationships. The seventh lord is sitting in the eighth house. So that's there could be sudden changes in your relationship. Although Mars also has blessings of the Jupiter sitting next to it. So things will be under control, but still there could be a lot of change, transformation happening in the area of your relationship. So that's for the sign of Libra, Libra Rashi. Next is Vrishika Rashi, Scorpio moon sign. So if your moon is in Scorpio, that means there's this new moon taking place in your ninth house. So there could be some new beginnings, new projects, or new initiatives when it comes to your connection with your gurus or long distance travel. This is a good period for long distance travel. And just connection with gurus, connection with Sangha, but also you becoming a guru. This is what's being indicated, is that this is excellent period for you to rise and shine and become a guru and be a teacher, a coach, a consultant for other people. That's the big theme for this week, the new moon taking place in your ninth house. Spend a lot of time in temples. That's another big remedy for Scorpio this week. Make sure you're spending a lot of time in temples, literally. And then towards the later half of the week, pretty much from 7th August through 10th of August, Moon will be transiting over your 11th house over natal Ketu. I'm sorry, not natal Ketu, the transiting Ketu. So be careful on social media towards the end of the week. Do not post any unnecessary stuff and just be careful. on social media. And also, this is good period for relationship for Vrishchika Rashi. Those will improve, but there could be a possibility of extra expenses on your partner because of your relationships. So be careful about that. On the home front, there could be a lot of movement, churning, unsettled energy at home. That's a possibility. And then for children also, continue to do unconventional things with your children, or also foreign travel or long distance travel with your children. That's a good remedy for Rahu sitting in the fifth house. During this period, the health should improve. Sixth Lord Mars is with Jupiter in the seventh house, so uh, you'll be very active, and no major issues or obstacles in terms of health. So that's for the sign of Vrishchika Rashi. Next is Dhanu Rashi, Sagittarius moon sign. For Dhanu Rashi, first of all, there's a new moon taking place in your eighth house. So this period will bring a lot of change and transformation for you. Deep spiritual portals will open. You'll have realization of deep secrets of esoteric wisdom. So just go deep within, do lots of yoga nidra, lucid dreaming, or energy healing, any of that. There'll be a lot of revelations and secrets will be revealed to you. Towards the end of the week, especially from 7th August through 10th of August, be careful about any emotional issues at work, because Moon will be in Virgo in your 10th house over Ketu. So there's going to be Moon and Ketu conjunction in your 10th house. So be careful about any emotional ups and downs, churning, or emotional, issues at work. Just stay away from any of that. Mars and Jupiter are transiting through your sixth house. So that means this will give you victory over enemies. Any obstacles you've been dealing with, this is the time to go head on, tackle those difficulties head on. This will really help you. Second thing you can do is you can surrender all your weaknesses or imbalances, like shadripus, or your bad habits, anything that's an obstacle in your life. Offer those at the feet of your guru. Literally, the sixth lord is transiting through your ninth house. That's Venus. And so surrender to your gurus. That's the key for Sagittarius rising. Sagittarius Rashi, which means the Sagittarius moon sign. Now, for relationships, this is a very pivotal time. There may be Bhagyodaya because your seventh lord is transiting through your ninth house, and it's going to be retrograde. So this is a period that may actually, your luck may shine upon you because of your spouse or partner or business partner. Okay. Now, Mercury will be retrograde from sitting in your ninth house. It wants to go back to your eighth house, and Mercury is your seventh lord. So basically, this is a chance. This is giving you a second chance about your relationships. So something to do with your relationship where you missed opportunity, or this is giving you a chance to correct any mistakes you did in the past in your relationships. So that's for Dhanu Rashi. Next is Makar Rashi, Capricorn moon sign. For Capricorn, this new moon taking place in your seventh house on 4th of August. And so that's a very powerful energy in your seventh house. That means this whole month, this new cycle of new moon starting on 4th of August will give you new opportunities in your partnership. So literally, you may develop new partnerships, both the personal or business, or with your partner. You guys will create something profound. So this whole month will give birth to something connected with your relationship, or something together with your partner. You'll create some new things. So that's the theme happening. And then another one big caution is towards the end of the week from 7th August through 10th of August, be careful dealing with your gurus, dealing with your father, dealing with your sangha. There could be a lot of emotional stuff going on in those areas. Now your eighth house is activated. Venus is transiting through Leo in your eighth house. That means this is literally a powerful window where you can be a healer, learn how to heal yourself, heal other people, especially like Venus is Shukracharya. That is the only person, deity that knows Sanjeevani Vidya, which is to bring dead people back to life. So that's the energy, that's the power that you have while Venus is sitting in your eighth house in the sign of Leo. Shukracharya in the eighth house, very powerful combination. This will continue to be a period of hard work. for you because your Lagna Lord now is retrograde, starting from second house, coming back to the first house. And so you'll feel like you're working a lot and there are not as much results, but keep doing that work. So Shani Maharaj will give you blessings. Be careful, there could be sudden changes in your profession. Or secondly, there could be some hidden change, hidden secret stuff going on at work. So you got to be on the guard for that. So that's for the Makar Rashi, the sign, moon sign of Capricorn. Next is the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius Rashi, Aquarius moon sign, Kumbha Rashi. First of all, there's a new moon taking place on the 4th of August in your sixth house. That means this will give birth to some new things, new projects, new initiatives, new opportunities. First of all, for your job, if you have a 9 to 5 job. Secondly, for your health, you'll discover some new things, new health routine, new ways of healing yourself. So those things will fall in your lap. And then the third thing about sixth house is dealing with the enemies. So you'll discover new ways how you can tackle obstacles, how you can deal with the enemies. It could be very personal. It just depends. But this will give you new, fresh way of looking at enemies, looking at obstacles, and that includes enemies within. This is the Shadripus, the 6 weaknesses that we all have: Kama, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsarya. So excellent opportunity to deal with that. Towards the end of the week, especially from 7th August through 10th of August, Moon will be over Ketu in your 8th house. So there could be a fear of the unknown or just pessimism, but excellent time to activate your subconscious mind. Go within and discover the secrets of the universe. So that last portion of the week could be emotionally, change, transformation, fearful, but excellent time to activate your subconscious mind. Go deep and understand the secrets of the universe. In your relationships, for Aquarius Rashi, this is excellent time, but there could be a tendency to show off. That is, to show off your spouse or partner specifically, or show off basically pamper your partner. So this is the time for that. This may also bring some opportunities for your career, for your work, for your profession in your home. So maybe home-based business. That's a big theme that's happening while Mars is transiting through your 4th house in the sign of Taurus. Be careful, continue to be careful with your speech because Rahu is sitting in the 2nd house. So there may be tendency to use cuss words or just be very harsh in your speech. So be careful on the guard for that. Continue doing that. And that's a long transit, not just this week. Several more months, Rahu will be sitting in your 2nd house. Your Lord of the 1st house, Saturn, Shani, is going retrograde. So that means there could be some missed opportunities that you didn't pay attention to. This will give you a second chance, especially opportunities related to your personality, yourself, and also some projects in the foreign countries or dealing with the foreigners. All those will be, you'll get a second chance to either correct some mistakes in those areas from the past or grab some new opportunities that you may have missed earlier. Next is Meena Rashi, Pisces moon sign. So for Pisces, first of all, there is a new moon taking place, Amavasya, in your 5th house in Cancer. That's going to be on the 4th of August. So that sets the tone for the whole month, rest of the month. The lunar month, it's better to use Amananta, which means from new moon to the new moon. So this new moon is starting, that's the month of Shravan. Excellent, powerful month for worshiping Lord Shiva. Especially for you, for Meen Rashi, the best thing is to do lots of chanting the mantras because your 5th house is having a new moon. That means it'll give birth to something new. So in fact, this could also be a period when you take up some new mantra. Secondly, this will give you opportunities in your romantic relationship. This will give you opportunities in stock market investment. This will also may bring some new opportunities for your children or your connection with your children. Now, towards the end of the week, from 7th August through 10th of August, Moon will be in Virgo with Ketu. So you got to be very careful in your relationship. There could be a lot of emotional churning, emotional detachment also in your relationship during that period. Your sixth house looks very solid, very strong now with Venus in Leo and Mercury there as well. Mercury will be retrograde though. But Sixth house, very strong. So this is the time to focus on your health. Your health will improve, and you may start some new health routine, or just taking better care of your health. Uh, Also, for your profession, if you can make a lot of short distance travels, like networking within the city, meeting people, attending fairs, this is the ideal time to do all of that for your profession. So that's what's going on this week for all the 12 Rashis. A very eventful week with new moon taking place, and then the moon will be over Ketu for a few days, and then other transits happening. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That really is what gives us motivation to create all this useful content. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I'll see you in the next video. Namaskar.